Are you in position? Are you in position? Say hi, everybody. Say hi, everybody. Hi. Say nothing new on my front. Just living my best dog life, huh? Winnie, I gotta get this done. You gotta scooch. Come on. Winifred, you gotta scooch over. You can stay up here, but scooch that bag of rocks butt over. Oh my word, you're just anchored down. She is really just anchored down in this chair. Today, I've got 4 quick and easy rustic spring DIYs that are perfect for that porch ladder that we put together just a few weeks ago. These are ones you are not gonna wanna miss. Hey everybody, welcome back to Kelly Barlow Creations. If you're new to my channel and you're stopping by for the first time, thank you for stopping by. Welcome to my channel. Stick around a while by clicking that red button for more crafting on a budget, more everything on a budget videos to come. And if you click it again when the bell appears, YouTube should notify you every time I upload a new video, depending on the option that you choose. Yes, in the drop-down menu of the bell. If you're interested in following me on social media, you can find those links, you guessed it, in the description box below. What have I got going on for you for today? Today, I'm bringing to you 4 Dollar Tree rustic spring DIYs that I think you're absolutely gonna love. These are quick, easy, budget-friendly, but the best part of these DIYs is they are so versatile because they can be done in any style, any color for the same budget-friendly cost. I can't wait to show you what I've got in store for you for today. So guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna quit my gabbing. Let's jump into it and let's do some rustic spring DIYing on a budget, because that's what we do here. Let's get to it. Who is today's KB Creations crafter of the day? You'll want to stick around to the end of the video to see if it's your creation that's being featured in today's video. Getting started with the first DIY, you're going to want to use one of these adorable wood DIY carrot plaques from Dollar Tree. And of course, we're gonna fill in those pesky holes because we don't need them there. We don't even need holes for this DIY. So yeah, just use some Dollar Tree spackling and fill those holes right in. I'm gonna give this wood carrot plaque a couple good coats of some orange. This is a rustic orange using a combination of Hello Hobby's brown and Waverly's pumpkin. Just mix in a dot or two of brown into that orange. Is gonna rustic it up real good. Just the orange I like. So I'm gonna give this a couple of coats. What's great about this DIY is it is a versatile one. So it can be done in any color, in any style. So you just gotta get creative, make it your own, and make it to suit your decor style. Mine's a rustic one. This stem needs a bit of green, not just any green. You know what kind of green it needs, a rustic green. This green is a combination of Waverly's fern and again, a dot or two of Hello Hobby's brown. And to this carrot, I am going to go in with some of Craft Smart's Vanilla, which is a cream acrylic paint, and add some, you guessed it, my stitching. You know it looks so much better with it. You can't deny that. For those of you who don't like stitching, come on, look at how much it adds to it. I'm gonna convert you to stitchers. Haha, stitchers, yes. And to this carrot, I wanted to add one of these aluminum welcome signs, words, aluminum welcome words, welcome aluminum words. Yeah, we'll say welcome aluminum words. And so to this, I am going to add some yellow, and I found that when painting these aluminum words, if you use one of Dollar Tree's sponge dabbers and dab the paint on instead of brushing it on, you get full coverage in almost one coat. You might need to go in with a second coat, but I found that when using a brush, It came out uneven, you saw brush strokes, and you probably needed 3 or 4 coats of acrylic paint to get that full coverage, but if you dab it on, look at how perfectly it applies to this. And this yellow would be a combination of Waverly's Maize and Hello Hobby's Brown. And it's gonna go right here, perfect, right? Look at how perfect it fits there, and that yellow is just the right color. To apply this, I'm not gonna go with hot glue because hot glue tends to dry quicker on the aluminum and it doesn't stick as well. Since I don't have any Lean's glue, I'm just gonna use some of this wood glue by Super Glue. Even though this isn't wood, this is aluminum, it's gonna work. And I'm gonna put it on the back. This glue does dry clear, so no worries if you apply it and you get some bleedage out the sides. It's gonna dry clear. I dug into my stash of those cute wood spring ornaments, the mini ornaments that Dollar Tree had. They came, I wanna say, in an 8-pack. Yeah, they were an 8-pack. I used them on my tier tray. This bird was adorable, and I thought it'd be a cute embellishment to add to this carrot. And just to highlight some areas, I'm gonna go in with my thin brush and the vanilla chalk paint, acrylic paint, yeah, and add some highlights, just like that. So cute, right? This sign is going on my outdoor porch ladder decor piece that I made, I wanna say, a couple months ago. And so this carrot needs a hanger, and it needs a hanger off to the sides, not using the holes that were once there. Oh no, no. I want this to lay sideways because our welcome sign is sideways, right? Our welcome word, you know what I mean. So I'm gonna hot glue some twine, thicker twine, onto the back, just like so I can hang it from my ladder. The next DIY for this ladder, you're gonna need 3 of these wood arrows by Crafter Square. These longer ones are the better way to go. Using those rustic colors that I just mixed up for that carrot, I painted each of the arrows a different color. This one happens to be the green with the cream stitching, and to this arrow, I am adding a vinyl decal that says Bunny Trails. This vinyl decal comes in a bundle and it's available in Linda's Etsy store. These are the decals that you are getting in this bundle, and it is available in black or white vinyl, you choose. You can find the link to Linda's Etsy store, guess where? Yes, in the description box below. And so to each of these arrows, I am adding a different vinyl decal. For this one that is barely in frame, I am putting carrots. Oh my word, I was so zoomed in and didn't even realize it. Zoom the camera out, Kelly. And to each of these arrows, again, I thought it'd be a cute addition to add these mini wood ornament embellishments that were in my stash that I also used on that pastel tiered tray. That was such a fun tray. Have you seen that? You should take a look at that one. I've got 2 Easter tiered trays. I've got a rustic one and a pastel one. Adorable. And so yes, since I had extras of these, I thought it would be perfect for this ladder to kind of tie this ladder in with the tiered tray. If you're doing a pastel one, you're gonna use pastel colors. But you know what colors I'm using? The rustic ones. These arrows also need a hanger, and so if you have followed this series, this is a series of arrows that I have brought to you in the past, but this time I'm incorporating them into the porch ladder because I thought it'd be fun to switch it up. I thought it'd be a fun piece to add to the ladder. And so on the back side of these, I'm gonna take some twine. This is a thicker twine. It's a jute cord that you can get at Walmart. It comes in a 2-pound, I guess, bundle, and you're gonna pay about $4 for it, which is well worth it because it lasts forever. And so I'm gonna add a strand running along the back on 2 sides of the arrows, just like you see me doing here, using hot glue to adhere it to the back. Flipping this over, I realized that these little embellishments needed a bit more detailing. So again, going in with my thinner brush and that cream colored acrylic paint, I figured I'd add some highlights to the carrots, the bunny, and that cute baby chick. Now, if you can't get your hands on those mini ornaments and you want some embellishments, Linda has some die-cut embellishment packs for spring. She's got a pastel set, she's got a rustic set, she's covering all the bases that are available in her Etsy store. Here's a pastel set of arrows that I did, and I thought this set would be fun using those die cuts and hanging it from a garden hanger just to be a bit different. Or you can always go the route of using some of Dollar Tree's spring stickers. Look at this variety and selection. These are by Jot, another great option. For this next DIY, I'll be using this buffalo check bunny garland. Oh my goodness, they're so cute, but guess what? I'm not using them as buffalo check. This garland was perfect because you're getting 6 bunnies that is attached to twine already. It's stapled onto the back. But what's great about these is you can slide these bunnies, making the distance between them less or more. Well, since this is gonna be on my ladder, we need the distance to be just a bit less. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pull that twine. And I think for this, I only need 3 bunnies, and I'm gonna use it as a garland, so I'm gonna keep the twine attached to it. By pulling up on the bunny's tail, you can easily remove the pattern paper that's on the front of these bunnies. As much as I love buffalo check, it is not gonna go with today's DIY, so it needs to be removed because I just need these cute little bunnies. You might wanna keep those tails, so don't throw them away because we might be reattaching them later. And to these bunnies, can you guess what I'm gonna add to the front of them? I am so not predictable. Well, first, we're gonna give these bunnies a good thick coating of some Mod Podge because, there is a because. What am I gonna add? Some burlap, of course I am. This is another one of those DIYs where it's perfect to dig into those scraps that you kept when you cut off the excess burlap from a bigger plaque that we covered with burlap. Because look at it, this piece is perfect for these. I had 3 pieces, so all 3 of these bunnies are going to be covered in some burlap. And I'm gonna pop this in my oven for it to dry because it's still not very hot out and I'm in a hurry and I'm not patient when it comes to Mod Podge drying. You know it takes forever. So when I put this in the oven, I put it at the lowest temperature my oven will go, which is 130 degrees. And it takes about 15 minutes for these to dry. I'm not telling you you should do that. I'm just saying that's what I do. Once that Mod Podge is good and dry, you're gonna have some nice stiff burlap, making cutting that excess burlap off easy. If you use a nice fresh blade in your safety cutter and the ornament as a guide, you can easily cut off that excess burlap and it's not gonna fray because it was stiffened with the Mod Podge. See how that works? Cool trick, huh? Once all that extra burlap is removed, I'm gonna go in with some paint and paint my burlap. Some might say, why didn't you just paint the bunny? Why add the burlap? Because the burlap adds texture and it's just a colored burlap then, and burlap is rustic. You'll see here that this is an example of me not mixing enough of my rustic yellow and I ran out. So instead of mixing some right then and there, I decided just to move on to my other 2 bunnies, paint them, and then I went back, mixed more yellow, and painted my bunny. I don't know what I was thinking. Truth be told, I did this video at like 11 at night, so I was a little tired. If you kept those bunny tails that were previously on these, this is where you're gonna wanna put them back. I had these bunny tails in my stash. Actually, these are eggs, and I thought that they'd be really cute for tails, just kind of elevating it more up off the bunny, giving it more dimension, and I really like the shape of them. So this is what I'm using, but again, you're gonna wanna keep those bunny tails if you don't have something like this in your stash so you can replace them. Look at how cute these look. But to these, I'm gonna go in and add a twine bow. Now, some may say, why are you adding a twine bow to the bunny ear, the back of the bunny ear? I know this is the back of the bunny, but it needs a twine bow. I like the way it looks with a twine bow, so I'm gonna add a twine bow to the back of the bunny's ear. Yes, and I did try, everybody. I tried. For those of you who are non-stitchers, I tried to do this without stitching, but I couldn't do it. It's burlap, it's rustic, it needs stitching. Stitching adds that country quilted look to it that I just absolutely love. If stitching isn't for you, don't add it. I'm just bringing to you the idea of this DIY. It's up to you to take what you like, leave what you don't, Get creative and make it your own. If you want to add dots, add dots. If you don't want dots or stitching, don't add either. Just take a minute and look at the difference with me. There is a difference. The stitching adds so much to it. It looks more finished. I feel like it adds character, it adds personality, and I like it so much better with stitching than without. To this porch ladder, I wanted to add some of these twine carrots. They come in a 6-pack, only the orange is way too bright and vibrant for me. So you guessed it, if I'm gonna paint burlap, you better believe I'm gonna paint twine. So I'm gonna give these a nice good coating of that rustic orange paint that I mixed up. In the raffia stem, it's too bright of a green, so I'm gonna go in with that green that I mixed up and give that raffia a good coating of that rustic green as well. Did I tell you you're gonna need 6 of these rustic carrots? And I'm gonna finish these rustic carrots off with none other than a twine bow. To attach these carrots to the ladder, I am going to add one side of Crafter Square Velcro dots. Yes, because the other side of the Velcro dots are on my ladder. I added shamrocks to the ladder the last time, now we're adding carrots. Easy way to attach these cute embellishments to give that ladder the finishing touch. Let's go take a look at it. Oh my word, can I just say I love the outcome of this spring ladder. It screams everything rustic and spring that I absolutely love. I think that this is such a fun addition to my porch decor, and this ladder matches perfectly the Easter tiered tray from 2021, last year's tray. If you haven't seen that tiered tray video, I will link it in the description box below. Who is today's KB Creations Crafter of the Day? It's going out to Laura, who's bringing to us her recreation of my Halloween arrows. Laura, I am loving the spin and the twist that you put on these arrows, putting a stake on them to put them in your yard. Such a fun twist to this. Thank you so much for sharing your creation with us today. I don't know that I have a favorite on this ladder, but I will say that out of the ladders I have done, which I guess this is the second one because I did a St. Patrick's Day one. This one is my favorite because it is so rustic. I just love it. And I will be honest, it's probably one that I'm gonna keep up past Easter because I just love the rustic spring feel of it. I hope you all enjoyed the 4 quick and easy Dollar Tree, did I tell you yet? Rustic spring DIYs that I brought to you today on a budget. Please make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. And let's get this video to, you guessed it, 5,000 likes. Because like I always say, each and every one of your thumbs up and those comments that you do leave down below, well, they really do help my channel to grow, and it helps YouTube to notice me just a bit more. Until next time, everybody, I hope you have a fantastic day. Happy crafting on a budget. Stay happy, stay safe, stay healthy, but most of all, stay positive, please. And bye for now, everybody.